Today marks the first day of the demolition. I'm heading over to my father-in-law's house right now. He's gonna help me get these seats out of here. Should be pretty easy. We opted for the crawling underneath it and unscrewing them instead of just cutting them off with an angle grinder. Less of a mess to clean up and hopefully a little bit easier work. There's not as many seats. There's only about 8 seats in this entire bus, so I think it should go fairly quickly, but I'll catch you up when we get there. Alright, we're here at my father-in-law's place, and we got the bus pulled into the shop. Just a little bit of clearance. We start taking out the seats. First, let me show you this. It'll leave you a little bit more room to work if you take these out first. So here you can take out the seat cushion part, and it'll give you a lot more room to get here around these the screws right here. And what you take out, I don't know if I can show you here. On the bottom of these seats are these things right here, and you just twist them, and then you can pull the seat out. Whenever Hannah gets here, I'll get underneath the bus and try to get those undone from the bottom, the bolts undone from the bottom, while she's unscrewing them from the top. Alright, so about 10 or 15 minutes I should say, I got out all of the all of these seats, or the bottom parts you sit on, not the backs or the frame or anything, but I got the cushions out. So here's what we're working with now. Got a lot more room in between the seats to maneuver around and situate your sockets and stuff, and there's all the seats out there. As of right now, we're just waiting on Hannah to get here because I really can't do anything else by myself, because someone's got to be in here with a socket on top of the bolt, and then I've got to be underneath the bus with a socket on the nut that's on the back side of it. So we both have to like simultaneously unscrew the bolts that are through the floor of the bus. So I really can't do much else until she gets here. So I'll talk to you when she gets here, and we'll get busy again tearing these seats out. Alright, so Hannah showed up. We actually started working a little bit. Forgot to kind of record some stuff. So we got the very last seat out back there in the back, and we started working on some of the front ones up here. I've been underneath the bus, as you can tell. Kind of crazy hair going on, but not much has changed. Yeah, we'll set a time lapse up and so y'all can follow along, and we're just ripping seats out. Nothing too interesting. So
first big step.
All right. About 2 hours.
Not very long.
2.5 hours maybe. We got all the seats done. We had a little bit of trouble underneath the bus just because the gas tank was in the way, but we got all the bolts out. Didn't have to use an angle grinder or anything, so
it's pretty easy.
We're pretty pleased with the results. It was a lot dirtier than we thought.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I guess the daycare that owned it before us had a bunch of nasty kids in it, but this is what we're working with. Square footage, it's only a 4-window bus, so it's like 11 feet long to the back of the driver's seat right there, and about 7 feet 4 inches wide. So we'll have to start doing a floor plan again. We had drew some up and didn't realize the wheel wells were going to come into be such a
Awkward
big
spot.
factor or a weird spot. So
Yeah.
anyways, that's step 1 of the demolition. I think we're going to stop for now. And we'll pick back up again maybe in a couple weeks when summer starts.
What's next on the list?
Probably tearing out the floor and just the wall paneling and stuff, and we'll be sure to record that stuff so y'all don't miss any of that either. All right.
Catch you next time.
Yep. Bye.